Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all keeping well. Today's video is going to be a wee bit different. A lot of people have been asking me that, they're interested in playing Apex Legends. They're just a wee bit worried about getting into the game because they're so far behind, it being on Season 8, and with the different legend abilities that they might find it a wee bit hard to get used to. So I'll be giving you 10 tips for beginners and new players to the game to sort of transition to the game style and play and the likes of that there. Hope you all enjoy. Alright, so tip number 1 is firing range. Whenever you first go into the main menu of Apex Legends, it brings you into some sort of like tutorial to give you the lowdown on the passive, the tactical and the ultimate abilities of Lifeline. Now there's a lot of different legends, but it's the most basic one to use. It's not really in depth, but firing range gives you the ability to mess about a wee bit, you get to explore the different abilities of different legends, so you should definitely try that out first before you hop into a game. Tip number 2 is the ping system. Now the ping system is really good because it informs your teammates the action you're about to take. Now if you hold RB or R1 on the controller, I'm not sure what it is in PC, you can let me know in the comments, but it basically informs your teammates what action you're about to take, whether there's an enemy there, you're moving this direction, you're defending this place, etc. It's really good if you're one of those kind of players that don't feel comfortable talking on the mic. Alright, tip number 3 is easiest legends to start off with. Now, out of all the legends, some can be quite complicated to use. I think that the easiest legend, in my own opinion, to use is Lifeline, mainly because her abilities are quite easy to get used to, get the hang of, and the likes of that there, and Gibraltar. So if you want to start off with the likes of Lifeline, Gibraltar, or not, it's entirely up to yourselves. I just believe, in my opinion, that they are the easiest legends to start off with. Tip number 4 now is about shields and healing. Now if you haven't played any Battle Royale before, your character will have shields and health. Whenever you're roaming about the map collecting loot and weapons and the likes of that there, in Apex Legends you will see shields. Now you'll see small shields and big shields. Small shields heal one portion of your health at a time. Shield batteries, which is the big shields, heal all of it. The same with syringes and medkits. Medkit heals all your health. Syringes just heals a wee tiny bit of it. Tip number 5 is whenever you're running around the map of Apex Legends, you're going to find different types of ammo lying on the ground. Now each colour represents what weapon that you can use it on. Red is shotgun, yellow is energy, dark blue is sniper, light ammo is yellow, and heavy is green ammo. So whenever you're seeing ammo lying on the ground, you'll know by looking in the bottom right of your screen what ammo you can use and what gun. Alright, tip number 6 is pacing of the game. And by pacing of the game, what I mean is Apex Legends is a lot faster than Call of Duty and Fortnite. That's just my opinion. There's a couple of people that might disagree with me, and that's okay, but I think it's a lot more fast paced. So if you want to give it a try, whenever you go into a game of pubs or ranked, get used to moving a lot and moving throughout the map, exploring and the likes of that there, and just get used to the fast pace. It really does help. Tip number 7 is daily and weekly challenges. Now, I know it might sound a wee bit ridiculous, everybody knows what they are, but the way I see it is, whenever you're aiming to try and do the daily and weekly challenges, you don't realise that you're actually improving yourself using different characters and doing things that you wouldn't normally do in a game. So if a challenge was to use a legend and do damage with that legend you haven't used before, you might find out you actually like that legend, and you're exploring their abilities a wee bit more. So whenever you see the challenges go up, delve into them a wee bit. Alright, tip number 8 is rotation. Now rotation is a must need in this game because of the amount of third parties, fourth parties, fifth parties that happened. And by that I mean you could start a fight and 3 or 4 different teams rolls up and wipe you out because you're low on health. So try and get used to moving around the map. You find yourself uncomfortable in a fight, dip out, move round to your left, behind, to your right, change your position to try and get the advantage on the opponent. Alright, tip number 9 is a wee bit of a tricky one with easiest guns to use because everybody's a wee bit different. But if I was to say one from each category, in my own opinion, for the light guns I would say R301, shotguns I would say Mastiff, snipers would be the triple take, heavy would be the Spitfire, energy would be the Volt. Tip number 10 is just have fun. Don't be intimidated, coming into that game and feeling like if you go into a lobby, if it's pubs or ranked or whatever it is, you're going to come across the best players in the game and they're going to, knock you down and, wipe you out of the game as soon as you land. And the majority of games don't start like that. There's loads of different ways games can go. You will get a couple of games where you're landing and you've got the top 500 players in your lobby You know, there's nothing really you can do about that there, but just enjoy yourself, you know, try and have a bit of fun, and, you know, make the most out of it, because I'm really enjoying Apex Legends at the moment. You know, it's my top game at the moment. Whenever I'm not playing like single player games, and I really love my storytelling games, I'm on Apex Legends with my friends, you know, having a bit of crack, having a bit of fun. In my own opinion, you know, whenever I'm hopping into games, a lot of my games are matches where I would land in and, you know, get dropped straight away, or, you know, I'll get halfway through the lobby and then, you know, get dropped then. But then sometimes whenever I'm landing a game, I'll do really well. And, you know, it just goes to show you that every game is different. You know, I've had games where I've landed in and I've took out 7, 8, 9, 10 people straight off the bat, and then come up against another team and get absolutely wiped. You know, you just don't know what's coming next. This is just my opinion on the game, and, you know, just trying to give you a bit of advice on, you know, if you're a wee bit worried on joining in and, you know, matching up with, you know, other players. It's really straightforward. You know, whenever I first started out, I came from Call of Duty as well. I give Fortnite a wee bit of a go. Fortnite, I just couldn't get the hang of the building. Nothing wrong with Fortnite, I just could not get onto the building. That's why I just, you know, I didn't play it. But, you know, with Apex Legends, I just find it, you know, really easy to understand, and, you know, really enjoyable, you know, the gameplay, because I myself am a player who likes fast-paced games. I like, you know, landing in, moving quickly around the map, you know, being able to explore different places, you know, not sit about. I know everybody has different play styles, but no, please give it a go if you haven't already, and you can let me know how you get. So yeah, that's the top 10 tips for new players and beginners, you know, looking to join and play Apex Legends. Those are all just my opinions. You know, there's countless other tips and tricks there. You know, depending on how this video does, you know, if it does quite well, maybe I'll do another top 10. You know, if you are looking me to, that's no problem at all. Look, I'm just a grounded average Apex player. You know, the majority of my clips are quite average, to say the least, as you can see from the gameplay that's shown right now. The only reason why I'm doing this here is because I want to give more of a grounded approach to new players, and even average players who, you know, might have not learned these things. So yeah, I'm just trying to help out at the end of the day, and, you know, get people moving forward to be, you know, Apex Legends in that way. But yeah, hope you all enjoy, and I'll catch you the next time round. Alright, see you later.